Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. You know, we're here like every day looking for low risk, high reward opportunities for longs or shorts, I guess. You know, we were looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these other assets yesterday, and we're looking at them again today. And you're looking at Ethereum at its highest level ever, right? Just as the stream began, you heard those beeps. Those beeps were signifying that Ethereum to the US dollar hit all-time highs, but Ethereum to Bitcoin is ascending to its highest level in 1 month. Here it is. Yes, ETH to BTC, an outperformer. It's actually the highest because you went a little higher. Highest level since, wow, let's just say 6 weeks. And the upside on this is vast. I mean, there's tremendous upside. We're talking like probably going to 7.7 million soonish rather than later, and then eventually those major inflection points from history looking like 2018 way back, you know, that's probably where you're going afterwards. So great news for the Ethereum holders that if you were kind of using this to understand that it might be okay to over allocate Ethereum versus Bitcoin because of the structure on the daily and 4 hour. The long-term uptrend is so well established. It was just kind of undeniable. This is a trade setup. Literally a trade setup. All right, that was posted last month. And why? It was the bullish cipher, the pattern completion zone, but the confirmation low, the divergence, everything you could ever dreamed of, it was here. And I guess we can pull it up since it's so far off the entry now, right? Yeah, like look at this. I mean, applying traditional technical analysis. Forget the beat, and that was whatever. But like, look, right? Was I off here? Was I really off to think that this wasn't a decent idea where it was easy to strategize your entries, your stop losses, your take profits, value perceived areas? Divergence, okay, so that was like seller exhaustion. It's like, all right, it's on its way. It's not there yet, but like, okay, first target right around 7.7 million sats. That peak we just talked about, that was from June 9th. You're on the way. This is stuff you can learn if you invest in yourself. You won't need me, right, once you learn it. But I mean, the good news is when people learn this stuff, they realize it's way more fun hanging out with people that care about this than just being alone, right? So they come back. So it's an Ethereum type day. It's Ethereum where Vitalik has gone Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct because he's never seen levels this powerful before. And we go to Bitcoin that, wow, you know, talking about the momentum shifting structure yesterday. We've caught some price action. And, you know, you're right around like some overhead resistance from October 25th, a little bit from October 22nd. That's about it, though. I mean, it's just pulling back, and it's most likely going to make a higher low than the previous low from yesterday. And it could even, I mean, worst case scenario, which I don't know if it's going to happen, but it could come back test $61,788.
Noise. Can we check how Dent is doing? Cheers.
Dent? Sure, we can get Dent if you want, man. Thank you, Amar. Yeah, so 61,788. We knew it would be tested probably, and we knew if it broke, it'd probably go up to 64,900. It was very close. 64,321 at the highs of the day. It's just been pulling back for the greater part of 6 hours now. Where you look left, nothing really here, man. Right? I mean, you're just looks like you just. This one time there was a peak, April 15th. It's nothing, dude. It's like between 61,788 and 64,899. You go to the daily and you can see it's like nothing. Right there it is. Okay, so it looks like it maybe the daily candle high close from April 13th. That might have been where it pulls back. Who cares? You understand? Can somebody right now in this chat tell me what Japanese candlestick pattern is 1 hour and 47 minutes away from being confirmed? Tell me. I need to hear your answers. Nice job. Got a lot of engagement and a lot of right answers. Yes. The Rising 3 Methods bullish continuation, coming off of a bullish engulfing candle that was a successful backtest of a major inflection point that goes to February, right? You sell off, oh no, we're in trouble, but then you test an area that market participants would love to see confirmation that it is the bottom. And that's this engulfing candle was trying to confirm that what was once resistance is support for the first time ever. Well, last time we did that, we went berserk. So yes, the engulfing candle turns into a 5 candlestick, Japanese candlestick continuation pattern where you have, and it's after an impulse candle or a run. This is fine context here, where it one big green candle and then 3 candles contained, the bodies contained within the parameters of the first candle, and then the 5th candle engulfs all of it, right? Engulfs these 3 candles and has a higher candle close than the first candle. That's a major characteristic. The volume signature is amazing here. It's really good. It's not like the best ever, but like in the book, like what Bulkowski talks about volume signature on the Rising 3 methods, high volume on the first candle and then lower volume on the 3 in the middle, 3 red candles. And the middle one can actually be a green candle. It can be a wild card, either red or green, as long as it's small. And then the last candle has higher volume than the 3 within it. So the signature volume is wonderful here for this structure that is 1 hour and 45 minutes away from being confirmed. Amazing. Like we're talking earlier before this little pullback we got, which I don't think is going to last that long. You understand that you are, if we get above October 25th's high, which was 63,083. If we can close above 63,083, it'll be the 3rd highest daily candle close. No, wait, 3rd. It'll be like it'll be like the 4th highest candle close ever, right around there. So great stuff, man. Like where you look, hey, it looked good. It's rallying. It's gonna pull back maybe, and it's gonna pivot, make a higher level, and go again, and go test 65K. Okay. What's up, Gergo, man? We got some hype in the chat today, which is great, man. We weren't seeing much hype yesterday because only some select altcoins were mooning.
Prom, please. Should still wait or not?
Prom, please. I already have a date to the prom, Gergo, but thank you for the request. Sorry. But if you're asking about an asset with a ticker prom, sure, we'll look at it. Okay, we gotta do this, man. We're gonna look at total, dude. Total market cap that has achieved, if you could even believe it, all-time highs. You should believe it. You should believe it. We're talking about a 1272 fib extension, $3 trillion on the way, right? In 1 hour, 43 minutes, this will be the highest daily candle close of all time, including intraday price action was also all-time highs. You got up the peak today, $2.789 trillion. This could continue as Bitcoin is on the verge or the cusp of price discovery with today, yes, today, chat, supply on exchanges has reached a 3-year low, the lowest low in 3 years, and it keeps dumping. Someone yesterday, probably while we were streaming, I don't know, sometime yesterday, an institution bought 19,000 Bitcoins on Coinbase and literally took them off the exchange and put them in cold storage. 19,000 Bitcoin. Someone do the math on that. I mean, it's like it just keeps coming. It keeps happening. Like no one is putting their Bitcoin, massive amounts of Bitcoin, on exchanges, right? They're only taking them off, and this has been going on for like months now. So something's going to give. If you believe in true like supply and demand, there's got to be something that's going to give. Where you just run out of supply, it literally we hit a breaking point where it's just Bitcoin's gone, $10,000 impulse candle because there's no supply left at levels that make any sense. So $1.2 billion of Bitcoin taken off exchanges yesterday, or at least one exchange, Coinbase. Okay, there you go. So that's, I mean, you know, kind of, the on-chain analytics is really nice. It gives you just kind of some decent clarity. It kind of backs up the TA, the momentum shifting structure on the 4-hour, the rising three methods on the daily that will be confirmed soon. Ethereum, you know, that his look, you know, where we talked about yesterday, forms of confirmation are so powerful. Not one time, but twice. Are you kidding me? 2 successful back tests of the old highest candle close ever as support, and now look at you. This is why I have the sound clip. All right.
You see what happens, Larry?
We see what happens, Larry. And I mean, you're really talking. I think the 1.618 fib extension, the local one that I don't even think is really that applicable anymore because, yeah. Let's see. You broke the 1272 here, 1414 is 4600. But let's look at the major one. What I would think would be how most market participants would be perceiving to use Fibonacci from that major all-time high to the correction low.
Dash, please, less than 3.
Less than 3. Thank you, dude. $5,110 or $5,000 because psychological resistance, zeros and ones. Yeah, that's target. If this is true, if a true breakout's happening, in which you are attempting an absolute true breakout. We did that once though, right? We did that this past Thursday where we had a candle close confirmed breakout, but then you spent 3 days falling back below the level, the highest wick ever. Okay, so you break out successfully today with hour 40 minutes to go, and then it's confirmed, candle close confirmation. Then maybe you come in, you back test the level as support, or you don't. But like, yeah, we've done it before, but maybe this will be more insane. I don't know. Can we look at Dash? What's up, Eric? Man? Yeah, we'll look at Dash, man. Sure. 4 hour? I don't know about that. It means really almost like this was, I mean, Ethereum was almost a rise of 3 methods, but that third candle's weird. Right, so yeah, it's not. It's okay though. It's just an outperformer. It's outperforming Bitcoin, and like that Ethereum to Bitcoin chart was such a good indicator of like where, hey, it might have been a good idea to have a over allocation of Ethereum versus Bitcoin for at least a while. It's paying off. All right, we look total Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. We can look at, I guess, let's look at, guess we just look at Cardano and Binance for a second. It's like, what's it gonna hurt? You know, here's Cardano that's done nothing, still sitting at incredibly important areas that if it does hold these areas, then it could be going to 230 again. But then just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really see too much of an edge here. Actually, you know what? I'm taking that back because now, if this stays the way it is, I mean, you're looking at maybe some serious divergence, bullish divergence. I mean, above the 200-day moving average and near an inflection point, so it's going to be easier for you to strategize a stop loss, right? I mean, stop loss probably be below like 180, 175 if you really wanted to be safe. If one wanted to add to their position here, and then, you know, they hold it until it is 230 and they take a little off, and let's see if it continues a major rally to all-time highs again. But yeah, it's just kind of been beaten down. It's been getting beaten down since the buying climax September 2nd, 2 months now. Okay, Binance Coin's a different story. This is an active trade setup that is on its way to target number 3. Yes, on its way to deep retraces, the wave structure. You can't be surprised. If you're surprised about Binance, you obviously aren't reading the charts right, or you don't watch this stream. I don't know what to tell you, because it's like play-by-play every single day on Binance Coin, right? Entry on the trade setup was, you know, late September, around $350. And now you're at $550 or almost going on $600, which if you look left, nothing makes sense for, why would it reverse right here? If anything, it would go to 586 and maybe test a resistance, right? A candle high close from April 21st. So this thing's mooning. There was even, we had the really smart, genius, awesome trade, right? But then it turned into an inverse head and shoulders for everyone else to get in. And now we'll look at it, and it's nearing the measure move of the inverse head and shoulders. That's confirmed for sure. So great, man. You're just not even overbought yet. My God, dude. I mean, you're at 69. Great number on the RSI, of course, not anything else. All right, so we look at those two big ones, and then we can now look at some notable gainers today, if you want, in the crypto sphere. Which one is doing incredible? It's called WRX, chat. And WRX, I mean, like, sure, no one cared because it's WRX, but this one was setting up for higher prices so much that I could be doing anything on my birthday, right? It's like, it's your birthday, you can do whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna post a trade setup on WRX. Happy birthday, everyone else. Right? There was the harmonic structure. It was bottoming out. There were higher lows. There was even a momentum shifting structure near the PCZ at it. Right? It's like, okay, so what happened today? 2 of the 4 targets have been hit, where you think this is going much, much higher, but dang, that's nice, being up 27%. What a good little payday, right? This is stuff you get in the Patreon where it's the second of the month. It is the second best day to join the Patreon, or we're nearing 1,000 patrons again. We're talking, like, what are we at now? 967 patrons. We could get to 1,000 patrons again, easy, this month. I mean, like, how many opportunities there are out there in stocks and crypto. So yeah, and UA, right? I mean, that was mentioned multiple times yesterday. Second top gainer on the S&P, and you're talking 16.47% up on the day. That's incredible. So there's just stuff out there that, like, you can identify, and they're value perceived areas, and you can make life-changing money if you do it right. So okay, I mean, that's a notable gainer. And then another one's OXT that, well, I mean, this was the area that really made the most sense. Now, multiple times, I don't really know, was it good? Could I strategize along in late September, early October? Probably not. It wasn't that good to me. I don't think it looked that great for the huge pump. And then pulls back again, and I still don't think it was that great for, wow, great opportunity to long right here. But it bottomed out at the areas that made the most sense, right? The 100% is a bullish shark hitting 100% retrace. Vastly underperformed many others that did not lose 100% of their value from October 2020. So we're looking for the 786s, 886s. This is 100%. But now look at it. It's great. And it's testing like 69 to 75 cents. You ever break that? I mean, it could be going to $1 again. Notable gainer. And then another one, Engine. Engine was, wow, it's like a dragon. And then the same thing, the break supply line, consecutive higher lows, rallies to inflection point up, thrust through it and can't hold it, then dumps back below it. Ends up eventually, though, making a higher low than previous lows. And then springs above the inflection point, back test the spring right here, October 12th. And Moon, right? Moon, dude. God, I'm like thinking, am I crazy here? My music stalled? What happened? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So an Engine, and then, Maker. Maker, just yesterday we were talking about it, where it was okay, it was even better. The argument was strengthened because of the confirmation low that was painted. And look at it, breaking to multi-month highs, or let's just say 6-week highs, whatever.
XLM/USDT THX brother.
What's up, Keith, dude? Thanks for the 20. Yeah, we'll look at XLM. That unbelievable. Like unbelievably good looking. Like Zoolander levels on the weekly, but we're talking like 2-3 weeks ago. So nothing changed on XLM except it's a little bit better than it was. It's a little bit more
Discord link, please.
appreciated in value, I guess. Yeah, Discord link, sure. Hey, not shadow banned today. Fantastic news. Notice how my concurrent viewership doubles when people can actually find me and search for me, and my own subs. My God. My dude. Speaking of my God, a lot of new patrons joined in the past 24 hours since I've been live. Okay, so real quick, got to give a shout out to them. Mike E, Avenosis, Sean M, Ahmed H, Palantir, Charles, Bricker S, Brett B, Brady E, Tadias, Damon E, Daniel F, Ricardo V, Ann D, Christopher W, Bill F, Ricardo D, Landon, Hey Model Land, Jeremiah H, Enrique F. Thank you all for joining the Patreon in the past 24 hours where I was not live. And please be sure to sync up the Patreon to the Discord. You have to do that. That's where all the trade setups, education, premium Discord chat is, okay? Green name in Discord. That's how you know you're synced up appropriately. Okay. Thank y'all. My God. Hype in the freaking chat. So, Maker. These are just the variables you look for, right? I mean, in the end, it kind of just diverged. Like, that was what made the strength in the argument. I guess I didn't even really mention it. From one low to the next low that was almost identical. Class B bullish divergence. Could have definitely argued that. And that's seller exhaustion. And it was on the RSI too. So the targets are still 3763 and 4017. That's it. I mean, like, I'm not changing my target. The target will continue to be this. Okay, major outperformer. KNC, one that I haven't really looked at that much. It was good though right here though in September, late September, back tested inflection point out support, and this thing's probably in time gonna go to 278, gonna go to 330 again. All right, this shouldn't even be visible on the daily. It was only meant for the 4 hour. Too small, a very small pattern, right? So look, the low and then the higher low. So it's like IOTA's doing that. Some other ones are doing it as well, right? You look and you see, okay, it put in a low at a critical inflection point, back test the sprung, and then back tested the spring finally, and then you put in a slightly higher low. That's pretty good. Like confirmation low, and it's accumulation. Now you're above the 200-day moving average for the first time since early September. And you didn't spend much time above it, did you? This could be for real. And I'm telling you, like, aggressive targets for KNC, you're talking like 427, like all-time highs.
You have ETH $21. Phil/USD.
We'll look at FIL. That looks great if you're patient. Now, if you're not patient, sorry, man. I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of money because all that markets are, including crypto, forex, right, commodities, equities. It's the market is a tool that the patient use to take money from the impatient. That's all it is. So like, all I can say on FIL is patience. But we'll revisit it for sure. Yes. Okay. Grace Foundation, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Let's go. Please be sure to sync with the Patreon to the Discord. You got to do it. You have to. All right. So what are we? 32 patrons from 1,000. I know we could do that, right? We get it 1,000 patrons again. I don't know. I'll have to do something special if we get 1,000. I don't know what the special would be though, right? Bread stream. I don't know. Okay, so we're just looking at notable gainers, right? K and C, and there are a lot up that, but these are the biggest ones, kind of. One thing we should do probably is look at like, I mean, you just gotta look at it. Why not? Like after hours, it's insane. Like, okay, Bed Bath and Beyond that had been devastated. It was amazing though. Like if you were a member of the community in September of last year. We had discussed a beautiful breakout, then we gapped up above an inflection point, and this thing, like the supply line was broken, and it went insane, and then dumped and has been correcting, doing nothing for so long, and then fell below the inflection point, then rallied to back test it. You didn't know what was going to happen here, and just Boom, up 77% after hours. It's even higher than it was. It was only up 55% earlier. What an insane gap up where you'll open tomorrow unless things change.
Ivy tipped $22. I'm used.
Yeah, we'll look at OMG. That was great, you know, the springback test, but not really. I mean, it's a long-term trade, right? It's a position trade that's still active for patrons, all that. But short-term, I mean, I don't know if it's really actionable for like a great entry right now. But yeah, this thing is going to open probably around $30 tomorrow. That is unreal. So I just, you know, show you, hey, psychotic behavior. Look at this, man. Look at Under Armour. I mean, this is like, I didn't know it was going to happen today, but like this thing gapped up. I take it was earnings. Yeah, they killed it. 97% EPS surprise. Good God. All right, so Under Armour blew it out of the water, but it started with a range, a bullish Gartley that back tested the range as support, rounded out, and look, it's just beautiful. So nice. And I guess technically hit like the top of the harmonic, right, which would have been target 22.15, but we never want to talk about like going long on earnings. This really can be, it could have gapped down just as bad and been devastated, right? So it is definitely, if you're longing earnings, you are gambling. Because it could be a killer earnings and they could guide down or guide neutral and it dumps. Like Activision Blizzard today, kind of, right? Whoa. Hey, David B. and Marcel B. Thanks for simultaneously joining the Patreon. Thank y'all. You have to sync up the Patreon on the Discord, okay? Do it. Thank y'all. My man. My peoples, whatever. Not assuming gender here, all right? Okay. So hey, what happened? S&P 500 all-time highs. We're gonna get. We can only have like 2 or 3 requests, so just relax. Okay, we have a few requests, but it's nothing like, oh no, I'm getting so behind. Okay, so the asset continuing, or the index fund continuing to blow past, or starting to blow past fib extension, the first one 1272, and now you're on your way to what seems to be the 1414 at 4653. What happened? Where's? Okay, so that's 5% drawdown, diverged a little bit on the 4-hour thing for sure, and that's it. Like it just continuing to rally, man. And you're thinking, if you anchor like this, the target is $4,707. Because I'm saying, like, if you anchor like this, okay, because we have a crab pattern, a bearish crab pattern completion zone. That's all we can do, right? That's it. I mean, that's like X marks the spot, 4707. Because we were using the lower low, but now it's like you clearly nothing makes sense if you use those. You have to use the newer anchor points.
8 hours is Legends time frame.
What's up, Egg? Yeah, we'll do that.
Noise! Hey, I know there's better things as you have said technically, however, will you check out Hex for me? I'm eyeballing 17C and maybe 13C if 17C level bearish shark pattern information. Thanks, Mitch. Much love.
All right, Mindful. Yeah, we'll look at Hex. Thank you, dude. Surprised Mama Ivy didn't request Hex. I'm proud of her.
The knowledge provided here is priceless. Hit the like button for Fox's sake.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that means, but F's sake, I got you, Joshua. Thank you for the 5 super chat and the advocacy for the like button. Thank you, dude. I don't know. It's just like if you truly done the right thing, like being a patron or being a member of this community, your life has gotten better, like it has than it was. And that's like all it's about. Just get a little bit better than you were yesterday. Always compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Stop or don't compare yourself to anyone else but yourself from the day before. All right, I'm pinning the Patreon link, by the way. So, okay, so S&P and the Dow Jones. All-time highs. It's killing it, man. It's going insane. Fib extensions. You're getting closer and closer. Right, 1272 is 36,178. You'll be there by the looks of it soonish. You know, it's climbing on up. NASDAQ Composite. All-time highs. Is it nearing its 1272 fib extension? Getting there. Still lagging behind the S&P. Yeah, 15,736. And then we have the Russell 2000 small caps. That did hit today. Yes, exceeded March 15th's all-time high. All-time highs today on like every exchange or on every index fund. That never happens, chat. Like, that is so rare, so obligatory. Jesus chimes. Wow. Never happens, really. But it did today. Okay. So now I guess we can get to some requests since we've kind of like looked over some things. Oh yeah, Discord link. Did someone post that? Discord link, chat. Let me get it. I'll post it too. There you go. There's the Discord. All right. First one was. Old Dent. Well, it jumped across the creek, I guess. It back tested an inflection point, asked support. Oh, man. Not once, but actually twice. You got a second test here. That's incredible. And now look at it. Yeah, and it's probably going to go to 1.08.
Just me wishing it would do something at some point.
Yeah, Dustin, we'll look at EOS to Bitcoin. Probably want to look at the US dollar. It probably will do things in time.
NCH exited the PCZ falling wedge structure at 886 fib retrace, multiple time scale divergences, now forming a 3 rising valley, negative moo waning. What do you think?
Negative moo. Let's go aquaponics. Thanks to we'll look.
Shout out to all the Patreon kings. And thank you much for the legendary chart work over the last few weeks in particular. So much great TA. Knock. Thumbs up.
Thanks, Nog, man. Great kind words, dude.
Troy/USDT bat pattern harmonic and daily. Can we check? Mitch, thank you again.
What's up, Mr. Chicken Man? Thanks, 20. We'll put on the list, man. Dad. But we must pay attention here to this one that I think, yeah, you're testing like the high from the candle high close from August 15th, and it's not really a major inflection point looking left. Kind of just like whacked out and dumped probably with Bitcoin, but I think the levels upon like above, like I think this is eventually going to 1.08 to 1.1 cents. You ever break that area, you're probably going to 1.4 and beyond cents. Okay, so it's, yes, it did the full reset, but the full reset gave us the indication to believe that the trend was still bullish. After it lost 88% of its value, rallied, made another higher low. That's even more confirmation this trend is still intact, still bullish, and soon going to be making higher highs than its previous highs and the target minimums up here. Okay, so patience on Dent. But this is, you get these gray areas are like potential areas that make sense to strategize stop losses, entries, take profits. Well, the take profits are much higher, but I'm saying entries and stop losses, you can strategize at these levels. Not here. You just missed it. It's up 14%. Bullish and golden candle on the daily. I mean, you literally missed out. But there was a time. There was like from October 12th to October 2017th, there were times where we were very close to that level to where it could have been a trade setup, right? Someone could have longed strategically. Not anymore. It's well off those levels. 14.20%.
Is that a joint?
Up to date. All right, moving on. Next one. Oh God, it's actually a crypto. Well, got to find the data on it, man, I guess, right? Let's see. Oh, too much. Anything at all, anywhere. Oh, it's Prometheus. Dude, there's got to be a chart that has data on it. I hate this, man. Dude, if you're going to ask about a low-tier S coin, please find the right exchange for me to look at, so I don't have to like do this, because then it'll be like I'll do this request for you and you'll be like, no dude, no, you need to go to this other exchange after you've already analyzed the asset, because I didn't specify. So I mean, it's like, it's on you to like, come on dude. Now I'm just like, I don't even know what to do. Like, dude, I mean, this is the one with the most data. It goes back to July 2019. I mean, clearly in an uptrend. Stupid illiquid. I mean, if this keeps up, it'll probably do something ridiculous again. Like, yeah, there's like so much accumulation on PROM to the US dollar, Prometheus US dollar. So, yeah, I mean, just, I don't really, it's so illiquid, man. Like, okay. From here, like, if it's just gonna keep making higher highs, higher lows, you're gonna get scam wicks and all that. It'll probably go to $32 again, and then maybe after that, go to friggin' $77 again. Yeah, it looks clearly bullish trend. That's it. Okay, I mean, that's whatever, dude. You asked for it. Okay, something that I know has way more data and is going to be more reasonable to analyze is Bueller.
Noise!
MGI stock, please, sir.
MoneyGram, what's up, 556? Yep. We'll look at it. Thank you, dude. MoneyGram that dropped XRP for XLM. Worst case scenario, dude. But don't tell the XRP people that. But hey, XRP is back above the inflection point.
Kocho tipped $22.22.
Hey, don't go, Joe.
Paying super close attention to my job next weekend. What about that XVG/USDT pair? Any good indicators? This is way more important than workload.
Thank you, Coach O. Shouldn't be getting ready for Alabama this weekend. Gonna be a curb stomping in Bryant-Denny and Tuscaloosa. Yeah, dude. I mean, but everyone expects LSU to get wrecked. So, you know, thank you, dude. Okay. So this one was just unable to break support, which is great news, man. Really, really good news. This one, I believe, this is one that if you wanted to trade the daily, this is in a great spot, okay? The asset, the only time it was better, probably locally, was on October 31st. It's like, okay, so this thing's about to engulf on the daily. It's above the inflection points, and the target is $280 from here, okay? So easy to strategize along here for a position trade where it could take a few weeks to a month or two to play out. If you have the patience, Dash looks like a wonderful opportunity right now. Literally right now. Okay? It's serious levels. It's not a joke. Yeah, and 211's your last little spot. Once that breaks, boom, 280, like it was nothing. And then you might, above 280, boom, $400, like nothing. Okay? This thing is in a long-term uptrend, undeniable. You'd be delusional or not know what you're doing. You don't know how to read charts if you don't think this is an uptrend that's long-term. Look, it's been making higher lows since the COVID crash. Yes, it dumps, but eventually when it dumps and bottoms out, it's only making much higher lows than the previous lows. More people own this asset than they did way back in 2020. Long-term uptrend, and it's successfully back testing levels that were once support as support again. Your RSI is neutral, 54. So much upside potential on this asset eventually. Okay, hugging the 200-day moving average. Once that breaks, once this little resistance breaks, boom. I mean, the upside potential on Dash, chat, from where it is right now, minimum upside potential, 40%. But really, I'm thinking like 100% upside minimum on Dash in time. Okay, that's it. That's Dash. I'm going to do real quick is... do this very easy, very easy, man. It's like, good God, great request, by the way, like stupidly good request.
Sand is in price discovery. Think it will settle down around 3.50 for a bit?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Like when someone's in price discovery, how do you know when it's gonna settle down? And if it does, certainly not anywhere like what Dash is like. Hey, I love when assets are not in price discovery so we can strategize entries at reasonable areas. Price discovery is like, well, certainly going to be paying premium, and who knows. Okay, hold on a sec. Just hang on, man. Everything's going to be just fine. I'm publishing this.
Hey Mitch, can you please look at Naked and AMC? You rock.
Link and AMC, dude. What is this, man? It's normally like always one request, one tip, one request. You know, whatever. I'm publishing this trade setup for Dash. And now I'm posting it to the patrons.
XVG/BTC.
Verge to BTC. Wow, Verge to US dollar, Verge to BTC. Okay. All right, moving on. Next request is one that looks very good for upside in time, like on the weekly and daily. It's good. And it is XLM. XLM. Look at this. Much higher low. I mean, it's getting above inflection point from January. As we're getting above the 200-day moving average, very similar to Dash in ways. And once it breaks 41 cents, boom, 51 plus cents. Easy. So much upside on this asset. Do you understand it's kind of doing a dragon or a premature harmonic? The C to D wave is the last one. It's just begun probably the C to D wave that would take it to deep retraces. We're talking 88% retrace, 74 cents is where XLM could be in the next couple months. Yeah, clear uptrend, undeniable, and pretty shallow retrace compared to many other altcoins that lost almost all their value. This one only lost, I think, 78% of its value from its September lows. So yeah, this one's kind of an outperformer, and I think it's going much, much higher in time, like a lot of other assets in this market. That's it. Stage is set for XLM to go higher, but that has been the case for weeks now.
I love my wife Marty, new sexy grandma, clinking glasses.
What's up, Todd? Sexy grandmas in the house. Thank you, dude. Gilfs. Just kidding. You brought it up, not me. Thank you, dude. Okay, XLM, much higher prices. All right, you break 41 cents. That's the big one, dude. 41 cents gone. I mean, you're going up a lot more in value. 50, 60, 70 cents, all levels that could be targets. Okay. Okay, next request has been looked at multiple days in a row. And yes, I know, it's like, oh man, it's not up like Ethereum is today. This thing, patience, that's all I can tell you. Like, it's confirmed the bottom. This, like, I can't give you any different analysis. It's the same thing. It hasn't even really progressed. It's the same thing as yesterday. I mean, it's a long-term uptrend confirmed. It was confirmed in July when it made a substantially higher low than the lows from January. And now it's confirming again. In September, just kidding, locally, another time October 26th. These are substantially higher than even this low in July. More market participants own the asset than they did before, and you're getting a double bottom, potential double bottom. The upside is like 100, 118, 134, 160, 190, all up here. It's probably where this asset would eventually be if you're patient in time. Yep. That's it. Okay. Moving on is OMG, bullish and golden candle yesterday, just hanging out in a zone, right? A zone between 13 bucks and 16 bucks. You're in 1480. So, you know, the highlight of this was yesterday where, hey, the asset created a beautiful range in the end. It held, and that you sprung above the level October 11th, and you back tested it on Halloween. Very spooky. But that is signature composite operator stuff. This is how you can make stupid money swing trading by identifying springs, back test of springs, levels of confirmation. And you ran up, and what'd you do? Today the asset ran up and tested the top of the range, and it's beginning to pull back a little bit. Understandable, right? It happens. There's supply up here. There's demand down here, potential demand down here, potential supply up here at the top of the range. And so you hit some areas where people took profit because they probably entered on the spring back test, ran it up. So like buy low, sell high, that's like range trading. Doesn't that make sense for OMG? That's all I got for you. So it's not really at like great areas to enter for the swing trader right now, but it still could keep going. I mean, sure, dude, remember it's a long-term trade. The trade setup entry was like 920 something, right? So we're thinking in time, yeah, eventually it's gonna go to higher levels. Palantir, Eric, thanks, dude. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. Okay, next request. This one. It's nothing, flat today. I don't know, man. Like, what do you... I mean, we identified a beautiful consolidation structure that was down sloping and back tested old resistance as support. That was awesome. Then hit a measured move, then beyond doubled the measured move, and then topped out. And now it's just kind of bleeding out. I don't really see anything that's that great here. What'd you say about FTM? 8 hours is... I mean, yeah, there's hidden bullish divergence in development, but is it anywhere strategic? I mean, wouldn't you want to see it at 245 or closer to 245 so we could like strategize a stop? How do you strategize a stop loss? Even if there's hidden bullish divergence on the 8 hour, that's why you requested it. It's really, I mean, like, what are you going to do? You're going to try to play the engulfing candle that's almost invalidated. It's so close. And like, you know, like, and if you have a stop loss below the wick low from October 31st, what happens if it just bleeds out a little bit more, triggers your stop loss, then back tests an actual level of inflection as support, then plays out? See, it's just a tough area to strategize. And you get why, right? Because I just literally brought it up. I mean, like, you know, there are better areas to strategize, and look at it, man. Like, it's played out so much. It could keep going, sure, but dang, man, there are just other ones that there's more opportunity for upside, where this one's like at all-time highs, did just top out, is making higher lows, but is not at an inflection point, right? So I'm just playing devil's advocate here, if you want to call it that, and of course it could keep rallying. It could play out right now. But anytime you take a long, you want to have a really strong argument, and in that argument, you normally always want to have inflection points, right? Inflection points that you can strategize, and you don't really have it. It's at 245, kind of. Okay, let's see here. Next one was Hex. It's good that Hex is pulled back, so all the insanity, you know, people aren't like freaking out about Hex. Every other comment in chat. Well, about this one, man, it's just kind of like there's definitely some divergence on the 4 hour, you know. It's fallen way below the pattern completion zone. I think the pattern was violated. It's in a correction, and it's just like, hey, man, it's great. It could rally any time, of course. But yeah, I mean, maybe like the most or more strategic entry would be around 17 cents, like you said. If it doesn't hold 17 cents, yeah, you're right. Well, it's probably not going to 13. It's probably going to like 10 cents, 11 cents if it doesn't hold 17 cents. So it's correcting. I don't know how long the correction is going to last. Maybe it's a reaction low. Maybe this is the reversal. I don't know. But like, I'm not looking for assets that have gone up over 1,000% in less than a year and are now making consecutive lower highs, lower lows. The momentum is certainly not with bulls right now in the midterm. It's not. It's undeniable, right? We just look at all these other assets, right, in crypto that are making consecutive higher highs, higher lows after losing 88% of their value from the previous lows last year or earlier this year, right? This one is working on correcting, and it could take another few weeks or a month. It's made it. What did it just do? It just made its lowest low of the entire correction so far.
Can you take a look at
So who cares if it rallies here? We're looking for momentum to be bullish because we're swing traders, right? We're looking for assets to bottom out. This one's still working on a bottom. We don't know. Like, it's just too, I don't know yet, right? That's all I can tell you about Hex. I loved it, though, on the way up. It was incredible, but now it's doing the inverse. It's literally making lower highs, lower lows consecutively now. So it's downtrending in the midterm, short term. What's up, Lord Fork? Yeah, we'll look at it. Thanks, dude. So you hopefully understand, like, the whole philosophy of this channel is not about, ooh, look at my coin. It's about looking where opportunity is, and there was unlimited opportunity for many months on Hex, and we were here almost every day looking at it. But now the opportunity, we need to wait for consecutive higher highs, higher lows to develop, and then we'll be looking for those bullish patterns. But for now, it's kind of like, I would just wait, man. Go look at Dash, look at all these other ones that we've been looking at every day. Even Bitcoin, man. Okay, next request. This one's, oh my god, dude. I mean, I get it, right? It's a Bitcoin pair. Okay, it's like a Bitcoin pair. It is at major inflection points. Undeniable. Like, holy crap. Yeah, you're back at levels at the beginning of the year. I mean, certainly it looks like there's some sort of, like, you know, bullish butterfly or crab or deep crab, whatever, right? Looks like a butterfly. Yeah, it went below the PCZ, right? 1618, like well below it, but that's okay. It had to go test these other levels. I mean, it could be trying to bottom out here. There's almost an argument for, like, reaction low, reversal low, right? Where I bet you if you had Scott Carney's indicator out right now, it would be showing you the little star or the little sun, right? This makes sense. Like, okay, and the upside's immense, right? Like, if 654 to 700 sats holds, you know the target is very easy. It's like, look left. What is the historical price action between the zone? Straight down, straight up, every time. So if it rallies, going to 959 to 1,000 sats again. So that means, like, temporarily, you know, it would run up. You know, that means that EOS would be mooning to the US dollar, while Bitcoin does well, but doesn't perform as well as EOS to the US dollar. You got some kind of argument here, you know, for maybe it bottoming out. But it's probably, you know, what it's going to do. It's going to run up, make a lower high substantially than the previous highs, and dump again. And then Bitcoin to the US dollar will outperform EOS once more. So, okay. There you go. It's not too bad of an argument. It's not the worst chart in the world. It's something where you could look at it in extension, harmonic, and it's okay. It's not too bad. And inflection points too. Maybe divergence or something. Kind of like some class C divergence where you keep making lower lows and, like, the same lows on the RSI. Hold on a sec. Wait a second, man. We got something going on, man. Dude. Wow, I missed. Dang, man.
Mitch, what was that best book you mentioned for identifying harmonics? I've been doing a lot of practice, but I need a great reference guide. Thanks. I've learned so much from your streams.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I used. What you should use, what everyone in here should use, is Scott Carney's. I mean, Volume 1's good. Volume 1 harmonic book. Just go to, and you can go to his website too, and you can get, like, flashcard. Dude, there's just so much on his website, harmonictrader.com. So, like, that's really where you want to be spending your time if you're trying to master harmonics. I know there's other people and even ones that I've used, but dude, they're all jokes because they all got their source material from Scott Carney. I mean, he's like the meta source of harmonic research, you know. So it doesn't matter. You go to him. Go to Scott Carney. That's it. Thanks, dude. Okay, but hey, dude, you know, I was doing all these requests, man, all this stuff, dude. Hey, Pasha R, Joel, Zion, and Bruno V. Thank y'all for joining the Patreon. Let's go. Hype in the chats. hype in the friggin' chat, and be sure to sync with the Patreon or the Discord. You have to do that. Thanks so much. All right. Yeah, EOS, 100% retrace levels, 95, 98%. There's bullish divergence in the MACD, but didn't really do anything. There's just, like, it makes sense where it could bottom out here, and the argument's okay. Yeah, Scott Carney streams only like once a week on Fridays around noon Eastern, maybe 1 Eastern. So just go sub to his YouTube channel too, because he does, like, I mean, it's like, you know, it's once a week, but it's amazing stuff. Like, you learn a lot in a very short period of time. It's like you're going to harmonic college, you know, when you watch his streams once a week. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the next request, which was 1-inch coin. My music stopped. Sorry. Bueller.
Just for clarification, the Cipher tool is only useful for both Cipher and Shark due to the AB lag extending as opposed to retracing when using the Zapper
Yeah, it's
tool.
about the
Such a large subject. Thanks again for the help.
yeah, it's about the higher high.
0.0015872 BTC.
Yeah,
VTHO/USDT.
VeChain Thor, it's gonna do what VeChain does. But yeah, using the Cyber tool kind of had an epiphany. I know people in our community had done research on it and made sure, and I just was like, it was so close though. Like, it's like off by like 2 or 3 percentage points. So you really aren't gonna get hurt too bad if you use the harmonic tool. But yeah, use the Cypher tool for when you see a higher high on C, because it measures from the low to the high point of the structure, whereas the harmonic tool, I think, uses like the first point or something, and that's what makes it be off a little bit, a few percentage points. But look, right here, 78% retrace, very close to the pattern completion zone. Cypher, and look what it turned into. It's an M shape, man. Very, very good. So what do you want on 1-inch? What's the question about it, you know? They said falling wedge structure, multiple timescale divergences. Is that true? Dude, remember the back test? What, dude, like, this is the stuff you're looking for, man. How educational was this? Like, inflection points throughout history, and look how it finally got back above it and then back tested it, then mooned, and it's pulling back. Yeah, making a deep retrace. Yeah, there's probably some sort of mini harmonic, right? What did you say? He didn't even say it. I don't know about a wedge, dude. I don't think that's a wedge at all, man. No way. But like, you just go like this. Look, you can see just this M shape. See, you forget the scam wick. If you forget the scam, but still 88% retrace there. So okay, whatever. All right, man. Doesn't matter that much. It's kind of just like that. You see the M shape. 786, 886. It's like a Gartley if you exclude the crazy psycho scam wick, right? It is. It's like 60% retrace on B, 786 on D, 1618 there. I mean, that's probably it, you know. So continuation, harmonic, fine, okay. I don't see much of like locally. Where's the divergence? Hidden bullish divergence, maybe the argument. Okay, sure. Yeah, it could continue on up, but that's what I got there. Aquaponics, right? You ever think? I mean, sometimes it like. What makes most sense? I mean, like, really the crazy scam wig, or maybe where traders set it up, you know, kind of on that one. You know, like 3 different wicks up there, right there, you know, versus the one crazy one. Just it's all inexact and takes a little bit of creativity, right? That probably makes the most sense. What's up, Guinness Stash? Thanks for the 50 super chat. Oregon Trail. Oh, it's Oregon Trail, dude. That's not you, is it? Origin Trail, sorry. That's, dude, that's like one of my buddies here is part of track. I gotta take a picture of this and post it in our group. Oh my god, dude, they're not gonna believe it. So it begins. Isn't it like supposed to get listed to Coinbase soon? He's made like 6-figure return on that just because he had it beforehand. Crazy bad. think anyone was ever going to request that. Anyway, so this could continue on. This could usher in a continuation here. Yeah, 786, 886 retrace, whatever, M shape, higher lows. Yeah, there may just be too much demand for it to ever get back down to $4 again, because you did successfully back test it as support. Anyway, Bitcoin 52 minutes until your daily candle close. Really struggling here on this 4 hour, and last 4 hours kind of like tweezer top. So yeah, just at its lowest lows right now on the 4 hour, and we'll just keep bringing this up. Okay. Beautiful though, right? So far, so good. You sell off, who cares? Wherever it bottoms out, it's probably just going to make a higher low than these lows here. And then momentum continues to shift, and then moon, and then price discovery. And then, you know, way up there. All right, next request was... digging these requests that have like arguments in the request. It's amazing, actually. Very, very like impressed. Okay, let's see here. Troy, what was the question on this one? I mean, the confirmation low, higher low, and it's getting above this swing low, candle low close from April 23rd. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, it was resistance 2. It was support. Spring back test of spring occurring on Troy by the looks of it. And you know the target's going to be 2.3 to 2.4 cents here. This is where you could strategize along on a trade, right? Like this. Oh yeah, it's up 3%. Well, it was up a lot more. Look, just having a stop marginally below that little swing low that was manufactured just, you know, yesterday. Oh my God, yesterday. And so yeah, there you go. You take it to the inflection point. You go to history where all the chop is. That's it. It's so you have one target. I mean, layering out's good, but like it's something like that. 5-to-1 reward to risk. You get stopped out, who cares? You don't want to be in the asset below this level, dude. I'm telling you, you just don't. Like, look historically, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. It could go straight down again. So you're out, minimal losses, very tight, but the upside could be tremendous. Yes, there was convergence. I don't know about divergence. What did you say? Bat pattern. I mean, maybe a bat. Yeah, I get, depending on what little anchor point you use. Yeah, like he's talking about bat. It's too deep there. I mean, depending on which one, but it's an M shape, right? Which you can use this one, right? Which maybe could make more sense for it. Yeah, I mean, some sort of M shape, but I'm not even concerned so much about the M shape as I am the inflection points from history. That's like, to me, like, it's such a strong technical indicator. And if you're trying to add in this, that's great. But dude, the low, the back test of spring higher low, that's it, man. Troy's good. Troy's pretty good right here.
Second best day to join the Patreon. Invest in yourself. Patreon has changed my life. Thank you, Mitchum team, for everything you do. Could you look up Zen Daily for a bullish chart?
Whatever that was, yes. The ticker always, you know, TTS. Couldn't hear it. Bizon, yeah. The Chinese S stock. Yeah, I think a lot of Chinese assets could be trying to bottom out now. BABA is the most interesting, I think.
Can we take another look at Nexo to USDT? Looks like we finally broke out again. Thanks much.
Yes, Conrad, we'll look at Nexo. Finally broke out again. Okay, thanks, man. Okay, you get it, Troy. This is it, dude. I mean, this is a way you can easily strategize. It's being hand delivered to you on stream. This is it. And I've given you the argument why. It's not just, here it is, and I can't tell you why. It's literally here, and it's beautiful, and it's so educational, and it's what you're always looking for. Okay? Beautiful. Let's go Guinness Dash, man.
Guinness Dash super chatted $50. So are you going to TA track for me? No.
Guinness Dash, man. Well, I'll tell you this, dude. It's first come, first serve basis. High demand for requests. You got to get in line, man. Let's see. You are... How deep? How far back are we? Dude, there are a lot of requests, man. Let me count them for you. After this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 assets to look at before I can look at Origin Trail. I'm sorry, 8. 8 assets to look at. So Origin Trail track is 9th in line now, dude. I'm sorry. Well, just get here earlier and tip before the stream starts. Or some people tip before the stream, before I'm even live, because I can see it. I get all this stuff. It's like listed for me. So, you know, but who cares? I mean, dude, look at, you know, Troy. It's being like, hello, we're here. Troy's pretty freaking good here, man. Oh, what do we do above that? Probably that peak right there. Not even a really good one. It's just probably an area that would be like your second target. I don't know. You always want to have like second, third targets. You know, you could completely exit at 2.3 cents, but something like that, really tight. Stomp out. It's not even a big deal because that's how tight it is. Potential chart pattern. It could be like a double bottom. I mean, harmonics. It could be a harmonic too. Like whatever. Will we rise? Okay, moving on. Because there really are a lot of requests. Okay. Oh my god, dude. MoneyGram devastated, down 13.73%. Like, it's crashing, man. It's like going through a mega correction. Went up, what did it do? Hitting major inflection points. Oh my god, it's almost literally perfect. I remember a long time ago talking about this. So something about MGI that it always has done historically, it always makes lower lows, lower highs. It's just been doing that forever. But every single, let me show you this. You won't even believe it. It's crazy though. Watch this. From your high to your low, 61% retrace before it crashed again, before it dumped. Made the lower high and dumped again. Watch this. From your high to your low, 61.8% retrace before it dumped again. Now what happened? Again, chat. From your high to your low, 61.8% retrace before it dumped again. I'm telling you, dude, that's something I'll never forget about this one, and it did it again. I don't pay attention to it that much, but that was one thing I remember about it. It's crazy, man. It's so perfect. So I don't know, make another lower low. Oh god, you're in trouble. I mean, yeah, you fall below. Like, your first big test is 465. You break that, you're going down to like 350. Okay, so sorry, man. It's just not good right now. Going through a correction. I wouldn't touch this right now. Wouldn't touch it. All these great, crazy things happened on the way up. Now it's like it's over, and there are too many assets that look good out there for you to ever settle on trying to strategize something on MGI. It's bad right now. Very bad. Long-term downtrend too. Okay. That's it. Moving on. Yes, this is incredible. Verge to US dollar on at least Binance is actionable for long. Yes, this is like right now, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so good. Like unbelievably good. Spring back test. Confirmation low that's a higher low than the previous low. And it's a spring back test. Yeah, dude, targets 3.5 cents. And maybe even higher. Like I know there's more data. But I'm telling you, dude, this is what cake looked like way back in January. Fake. All those ones. This is it. This is long trade setup action. Actionable. It's up 3.0% today. I know it. Yeah, you're kind of off, and I don't look at Verge ever really. But thank you. Great request, because this is how I think it would be good to size up. Dang, man, it's tough to be equitable there though, because it's up so much. What could you do? You'd have to have like a. You'd have to literally take profit at A, I think. It still wouldn't be 3-1. If you wanted to have a stop below that ice line from June 25th, it's tough, man. Real tough. But the thing is, it's like if it back tested the spring, you could almost be like, that's what I'm playing. And if it falls back to that level, it's not truly a spring. I just know this looks so good. It's just going to be tougher to strategize the stop because the top of the range and having a stop below that low makes it not 3 to 1. But dang, dude. A chart like this. You look at this. And then we could go to like, I think it's cake, I think. Cake to be USD. Look, so it's like same thing. Way back. Right, wasn't it? Or is it cake? Where is it down? Yeah, right here. Same thing, right? It gets listed on exchange. The algorithms, the bots, they're programmed. They create this. Okay, this is what XVG looks like on that exchange on Binance, because it got relisted or something. Yep. So you create, you sell off, then you create support, then you create the M shape, then the M shape back tests the support as support, and then this happens eventually. Okay, so I'm just telling you predictable patterns. We'll just see what happens. You don't want to take action on it, dude. You don't have to be like crazy. Just pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening here, and it's like very similar, if not identical. Okay, I'm just telling you, Verge probably looks pretty freaking good right here, at least on Binance. Okay, moving on. I know a lot. Like everything has more data. I'm telling you though, it's not. Let's just see how this harmonic plays out on Binance. Well, can't say Sand didn't have a wonderful set of variables before Moon. I mean, like, I've not been here since this thing went insane. I heard about it yesterday. I just still didn't look at it. Momentum shifted on it. It back tested inflection points as support, and it was gone. Like, you don't know this is going to happen, but you know there certainly could be more upside based on the trend it was in and the, you know, little pullback. And what's up, Mind Twist?
Mind Twist tipped $25. Hey, Mitch/US on will be 1 hour. Thanks again.
All right, dude. We'll look at it. Thank you, Mind Twist. Yeah. So I don't. What do you like? You know, you're like wanting to look at it. There's nothing to look at. It's $3, maybe $4, maybe $5. You know, again, nothing here. It's when you have squeezes like this, run-ups like that, all of a sudden, like, there's just nothing you can really do. Like, technical analysis wise, how? There's nothing here. There's no like structure. The time to be using traditional technical analysis to take long was down before it mooned, like at 69 to 79 cents. This was here. I don't know. Someone requested it before it did this, and this is what we had. What we came up with. Okay, so cool. All right, next one. So we're rolling, man. Yeah, Naked's good. Naked Brand Group Limited, continuing to make higher lows. I almost hit that target late September, but like, yeah, you just keep the higher lows up like this. Momentum shifting. It's clearly bottoming out at a pretty. It's a deep retrace, but it's not like 886. And you know, you keep pivoting, making higher lows like this, you're gonna have another run up. And I think $1 could be where you run to. Now, there's an inflection point that it's failing to break above 78 cents. But if you break that, you understand straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. If it breaks 78 cents for real and doesn't just fake out the same day, it could go to 147 and higher. I mean, it could have a crazy run up. Yeah, Naked. There you go. Nothing's changed. It still looks fine. It's just making another higher low again. Up 3.38% after hours. Nice. Nice. Yeah, AMC is incredible. Like, it's very, very good. Okay, so you had like nice. This was a trade setup that hit one target of the two. It never hit the 618, but I think it will. It probably is going to hit the second target in time. It is now confirming a bottom. This is a bullish cipher pattern, and it's, you understand, $35.55, $36. is the most important inflection point on this entire chart. Look left. Go all the way back to 2015, 2016. You're above it. This is going to go probably all the way up to $63 to $67 in time. Yep. This is what assets do in long-term uptrends, right? So it was correcting, but then the falling wedge was identified. It was started making higher lows locally on the 20th of August, and then that's when we posted the trade on, for 50% in 618. But now it's something far more convincing is appearing, which makes me think we're at the beginning, or we're working on we're about to start the last wave. What wave? I'm telling you, this wave. This is the wave. Would take you to 60. Oh, it'd be $63 eventually, because it might be a bear scarly. $63 or $67. These are your targets eventually on AMC. Yep. Yeah, dude, they're gonna try to accept Shiba Inu, dude. That's all you need to know. Forget the TA. It's all about Shiba and accepted payment methods. Kappa. Just kidding. But no, it's absolutely incredible. Anything above $36, you have to be really, really bullish on AMC. But the fact that it's doing it now twice, it's holding that level twice, makes you really, really confident to believe it will be going to these deep wave levels, these deep retraces. AMC is great, man. I know it's AMC, it's a joke, but you were bullish, now you're more bullish. Okay. Bitcoin at its lowest levels of this 4-hour candle with 36 minutes to go. Hey, Anonymous dude, thanks for the canvas print purchase, man. The merchandise. Thank you, dude. Enjoy your art. It's beautiful. Done by Wayne Batson, the man himself. Okay, so next request, because this is all done in order. First come, first serve on requests, all right? Yes, Verge has hit a level of inflection, chat. This is Verge to Bitcoin. Yeah, it was literally, hey, I thought we already looked at Verge. We were looking at the US dollar pairing. This is this is going to reinforce the trade setup argument for Verge US dollar. This asset is bottoming out. This is a critical area. If this holds, then that means short term, Verge to the US dollar could outperform in percentage gains to Bitcoin to the US dollar, right? This is it. This is the area where major things happen, where assets that do this could eventually run to the top of the range. Yes. So this strengthens the Verge to US dollar argument for sure. Great. Very good. Very, very good here. Think about it. What did it really do at the same time? What strengthens the argument even more? From the lowest low, December of last year, to the highest high, how many percentage points did it lose? Almost to the identical spot. The 88% retrace is confluent with the critical ice line. This is it. X marks the spot. Verge is awesome. Verge liked the BTC pair and Verge US dollar tether. They are both screaming or implying that there's upside. And it's like lower risk areas. Yep. I know it's Verge. What a joke. Like a failed project loser. But technically, incredible. Wow. Can't even believe I'm saying it, man. Still, every time I come back to the screen, we're making the lowest level on this 4-hour candle. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Scrub. Wow, dude. Verge to Bitcoin. Verge to US dollar. I can't believe it. Palantir is incredible, chat. Unreal incredible. Good God, it's so good. But there are many assets out there that are so good. Springback test of spring. Oh yeah, man. I mean, like eventual target, I think would be like 33.49 if it keeps doing this. Consecutive higher lows here, accumulation. It held the support. All right, there was a zone of inflection, and it back tested that zone, the top of it, October 5th. Oh yeah, dude. Yep. Think eventually 33.50 if this keeps up. This is like a 3 rising valleys too. Like, yeah. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty close. Classic accumulation structure going on Palantir. And it just so happens that I'm wondering, I don't know. I'm about to double click and we're about to see the oscillators. Is there hidden bullish divergence on this third low on the spring back test? Because that would be a legendary combination that increases your probability of being much of it going up. There, from one valley to the second, there certainly was. How about that, chat? Look, from one low to the next low, higher levels, impending price action continuation implied on a daily time scale. Not a joke. Hey, you crap around, fart around for a while, but eventual target 33.49 and then 39.50. Yeah, this is very good looking stuff right here. The bulls are taking control back. Okay, nice one on PLTR. All right. Bitcoin lowest level in the 4-hour candle again. Get wrecked, dude. Okay, next one. We're going, man. We're going. I'll put me to work today, and that's okay. Well, this one had jumped across a creek. What else is there? Look at this, man. It fell below. You got that dump day. It fell below the critical ice line and desperately needed to be above. It got right back above it. What did it do before it launched? It sprung. It back tested the spring on Halloween. We're at the old low. Became a low again, a support again, and it busted up, jumped across the creek.
USD is setting up for much higher prices. Recent M shape formed, B isn't deep enough, clear uptrend, can you check it out?
What's up, Bull Legends Crypto? Sure to put AVX on the list. Sure did. All right, so anything above 7.3 cents is good. Where we talked about from your high to your low, got to adjust though because of that dump. We have a new swing low, a new low, and you have hit the golden zone, right? You hit 382. So I mean, like if you stay above 7.3 cents long enough, I mean, here's just levels. You're gonna have to test 8.6 cents again. Now, if you break 8.6 cents, that's when I think you're probably going to 10.6 cents. That golden retrace up here. So you have to break 8 cents though. Yep, it's trying to regard a level that was once a support, resistance. It's trying to regard it as support again. So this keeps up. It could very well continue onward, and 10 cents would probably be your target in time. Okay, that's it. ACH. Okay, next one. Literally in order here. VeChain Thor. Well, dude, can't say VeChain Thor didn't have an incredible harmonic structure. It's making higher low. Anything above 8.9 tenths of 1 cent, you run the risk of running to freaking 1.9 to 2.1 cents. Yes, it's kind of pretty close to a strategic area for a long on VeChain Thor, right? Where you just have a stop loss below 8.95 cents. Below this level, you've just successfully back tested a couple of times, and now you're starting to separate away from it. Why? Look left. It's this high back from February 13th. Like, and it's a low. You've even back tested it as support August 13th quietly, but now you're doing it again. And look what you're doing. The low, you bottomed out. We know we're in a long-term uptrend, right? A low here, a much higher low, confirmation low, and now we're making another higher low. Now momentum shifting. Instead of lows, lower low, lowest low, now we're making higher lows, and now we're back testing springs as support. Yes, I think the upside eventually on VeChain Thor is 1.9 to 2.1 cents in time. Okay, then maybe even 2.4 cents after that. Yeah, a lot of upside on this one. Yep. Yes. Yes. Next one. Okay, it's Track. Making its debut. Oh, it's on Coinbase now. I know it got listed. Oh, today it got listed. Yep. But let's look at... Okay. Yep. All right. Do it after this. Let's see.
Gentlemen.
No, there's more data on KuCoin. No, gotta go to like Bittrex if you want. Oh yeah, so it's just like it's a call to Coinbase listing, and this is what happens, Larry. I mean, this has been requested today, and it's like, and he even tipped again, and I really appreciate the $100 super chat combined, right? But it's like it's up 134.7% today, right? This is my buddy's coin. I'm almost like, oh, I can't believe it, dude. We talk about this thing. We're talking about this at the Halloween party. Right, there's nothing you can do here. Coinbase listings, insanity ensues afterwards. Okay, so you gotta love it, man. It was perfect. It was an M shape. It was a freaking like Bat Gartley combo right here, dude. And the PCZ in July, like everything else, was back testing an old support from February of 2018. So I mean, it's just like there was technical opportunity down here, but now it's like it's over. Like it played out. Like a lot of other ones will end up looking like this eventually. Okay, that's it. And thanks for the 1,104 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, where Ethereum is now potentially engaging price discovery, and Bitcoin is shifting its momentum and getting primed for that major supply shock that seems almost inevitable now based on on-chain analytics. Not Rudy Poo, not I feel this way. It's the data. The data is presenting to us that there will be a supply shock that will melt faces on Bitcoin soon. And what month better to do it than the month of November that is historically, I guess, like the best one ever for Bitcoin. Okay, so there's your track. I mean, like, you requested twice and you really wanted to see it, and it's like, what do you want to look at? There's nothing to look at but a huge impulse candle, and it's like, congratulations, but what we teach down here is looking for opportunities at deep value perceived areas, like we already seen on some requests today. So we got to move on. Like, there's... Okay, it went up to 350. What do you want? $4? I mean, my buddy's life, he just made so much money, and I'm so happy for him. We were on the private jet literally talking about Origin Trail and the Coinbase listing and stuff, and he was so deep in it. And because he's so deep in it because he made a small investment a long time ago that has turned into like life-changing money. So only in crypto, man. It's amazing. Okay, next one was Chinese. China to me. China, Biozen, BioRect. It almost acts like a freaking like a pharmaceutical company, a biotech company. Nah, dude, I don't even know, dude. It's bad. Yeah, you got a little bit of bullish divergence going on for real. I mean, sure, it could pivot, but is it really pivoting anywhere that important? I mean, maybe it goes down to $15, $14.89. Still, it's got a little more. Hold on. Ooh, sneeze, man. Saved your eardrums. I don't know. I think like $15 before we start talking about anything. Like, right? Don't you always want inflection points? And if there's another one right here, another peak, you're below that. You're below 1850. Get above 1850, then back test it as support. Then we'll talk, okay? But for now, it's just terrible. It might be going for a full reset where you go from your lowest low ever in 2015 to your highest high. You've retraced. You're at the 786. So yeah, this is an area to be eyeballing it, but to not take action quite yet. Let's see how it correlates to 1850. If it can get back above it and back test it, hold it as support, maybe it could be good for like an upside to like $26, $27 to back test that level as resistance before dumping the lower prices. Yeah, I think it might still be a little early, but yeah, I mean, you're somewhere, but get above 1850, then we'll talk, okay? Okay, gotta move on, man. Well, I'm in. Nexo, M shape, above inflection points. It moons. It's up 7.26% today, but anything above 250 is really good. I mean, nothing really makes sense until 376 for a major resistance, right? That's probably where it's headed. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So if you hold for a while above 279, you probably go straight up again to 376. That's your target. Yep. No value here. I mean, like, you had an opportunity. There was a time to identify structures, long opportunities, all that stuff, and you're way above it now. So here it's like, if you're in it, congratulations. This could continue to run to 376, but to take a fresh long now is certainly FOMO, and there's no way to strategize it, right? No. Like, you're looking for assets that are creating M shapes, and near the bottom of those M shapes is where you're trying to take your lowest risk high reward opportunity. And up here, it's like, well, the asset from where it made sense to maybe long, it's up 144% in less than 2 months. So, okay, cool. It's the M shape, right? The X, the A, the B, the C, and it's going for the C to D wave. And up here, like I bet 376 is the 886 probably. Perfect. That's where one would take profit. All right. Okay, let's see here. Next one was... Oh, great looking asset. Oh, it's not bad, dude. Not bad. Chat. I have no memory of this place, but I'm here now, and it's trying to bottom out. 88+% retracement from the previous low. It's okay. I forget the scam wicks and all. You know, like we have, like, dude, what do you do with these scam? They're so illiquid, so that's your problem. But we'll say we omit like the scam wicks again, like we did. We just go up to that candle. Right, it's, hold on, sorry. It's kind of like perfect. It's like you're showing like an M shape, forget the craziness, scam wicks, but 88% retrace, reaction low, reversal low. It's almost like inverse head and shoulders developing at this PCZ here, right? All the way near an inflection point. So, I mean, like this could be like, probably is implying that there could be a lot more upside. Like it could go up again. But where are like the major highs? This is definitely a real area. Multiple times you've tested this as resistance, resistance, resistance yet. So from here, minimum upside 13 or 1.35 cents. 1.35 cents on this illiquid S coin that wicks like crazy. So yeah, to me it looks okay. It's nearer, it's closer to levels that make sense, and maybe a higher low here with confirmation. That's what's trying to appear here. Could take you again right back up to 1.3 cents. All right. Not bad, dude. Not bad. All right. Finally getting to these requests. This is the last one, I believe. Yeah, it is. Awesome. AVAX. Yeah, anything above $60 is bullish. Yep, it's no value, but like it's okay. Look, dude, anything above, it's like really $54 to $60. You're in great shape. You're holding it once, not once, but twice. I think we've already talked about this, right? You got one valley. Market participants don't really know. Nice bounce you got. You regard it as support for the first time ever, but then you got a second test. So you now are market participants are gaining confirmation that what was once an all-time high resistance is support. So yeah, I would think like your target eventually on this is like 81.50 and 91.97. And if you ever broke 91.97, $100 target on AVAX. Yep. Now you fall below $54, no. We have to sing a different tune. It's probably correcting, gonna go down to 43 bucks and lower. But if it holds this level long enough, and what I really love is the past couple days, it's back testing another level. It's back testing. Look, this is crazy, dude. The top of that zone of inflection is now being regarded as support really well. So it's like spring back test of spring stuff. And that's where I'm thinking eventually 91 bucks on AVAX. Yep. I mean, it's doing really strong technical stuff. Even at these levels. Yeah, it's crazy, but still close enough to where you could strategize. I mean, like if you're playing the spring back test of spring, you could have just have a stop below like 59 bucks kind of, and that'd be safe, and let it run to 91, 97, $100 and be targets. Yeah, momentum trade, not value, all momentum and technical indicators because of the spring back test. Okay, that's your AVAX. It's still not bad. Bull Legends crypto, man, not bad. Okay, we did it, chat. Got through the request. How long I've been live? For a few minutes. 1 hour and 40 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button and bell. So thanks so much. Let's skate on back to Ethereum. Ethereum that is at its highest levels of all time as I'm speaking to you. Okay, we are about to hit 4,600 for the first time in human history. We're doing this, chat. We're doing it. As I'm speaking to you, we're mooning. Okay, price discovery, it seems like it could very well be commencing. Oh yeah, yep. Okay, I think I already said thanks to Bruno V, but Kyle, Connor, Marcelo, and Dustin B, thank you all for joining the Patreon since our last look and stuff. We've been rolling, streaming in the zone, right? So thank y'all. Please be sure to sing with the Patreon on the Discord. We're gunning for 1,000 patrons again. We've been in 1,000 patrons, or over 1,000 patrons all year. This is just like we fell below it, so we're just... Which September did that. September, that month with lack of volatility and dumps and sell-off, people are just like moody, and people like, you know, oh, okay, big crypto's kind of like setting up now for higher prices, might as well leave the Patreon, right? They leave when they shouldn't, like, and then they miss out, and then they're like, oh, you know, whatever. And so now everyone's like, okay, we're coming back, man. It's like, whatever, you missed out on so many trades, dude. If you left in September, that was the dumbest thing ever. I mean, it just really was. It's just like, how good has it been for all year? And then September rolls around. We know it's historically the worst month. Just like last year, it was the same thing. We did it, chat, 4,600. Yep, we are, wow, 22 patrons from 1,000. 22. Dang, man. No, the harmonic completes on Ethereum at $6,000. So that's, no, it's not almost complete at all. But yeah, the 1618, I think we're breaking it right now. So we're here, Chad. This is a hey song for Ethereum. Dash, please. Dude, stop being late to the stream, man. Rewind the stream. If you were a patron, you wouldn't even have to ask because it was hand delivered to you. Dash. Whoa, what happened? I mean, he didn't have to get hidden, right? I mean, all he did was ask. He was just late, right? Dang, Brad. Oh, lots of bullish stocks. Sorry, man. I'm trying to come to, right? You zone out and you disappear for an hour and 30 minutes. Like you just go, you trade in, or you stream. You do a request for an hour and 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then it's like you come back and you're like, oh, I'm back. Life. It's like a time machine almost, okay? So now we're just going to sit here. We're running out the clock while Ethereum pumps, and probably will pump for the next 15 minutes, right? Going into close, like power hour. When momentum's strong towards the end of the day, you get dumps going into close or pumps going into close, and it looks like we're going, I mean, every time I'm speaking now, we're hitting the highest levels ever, okay? Oh, okay, that's fine, yeah. Then he's gone, whatever. If he wants to mouth breathe, he can mouth breathe all he wants, but no one will see what he says. Chad, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, you see this? Remember the spring, the back test of the spring, what ABAX is doing? Ethereum already did it, and look the fall of the price action you're receiving after that confirmation. It's wonderful. Wow, Dash is up 6% now. What happened, chat? Who market bought? Which one of you patrons market bought? Or people in the stream? Dude, why are y'all obsessed with Doge? It's fine. Like, it's literally fine. Like, patience. It sounds like you are not patient.
The real Ethereum.
Really? Like, who cares, dude? Like, oh, hey, Ethereum's at all-time highs. Let's not look at Ethereum anymore and look at not that. Okay, cool. It's literally doing nothing, man. Nothing. Yeah, eventually probably going to go to 62, 69 again. Yeah, it's just a level. It's like an old high. Yeah, between 50 bucks and 62 bucks, it'll look at that. Like that right there. Yeah, everyone stopped out. Okay, now it's rallying. Okay, so probably going to go to 62, 69 eventually. That's it. Anyway, nice request, dude. Back to Ethereum. The star of the show, for real. Yeah, I remember 1800 on Ethereum. Yeah, dude. Big time. And Bitcoin's rallying a little bit too, you know, from its lows. It's crazy. Ethereum catching all the bids.
Hey Mitch, can you have a look at want/used? Thanks.
He wants to look at Wanchain. Wanchain. Y'all don't have enough Ethereum, I guess. He didn't want Wu-Tang, he wanted Wanchain. Which, yeah, Wanchain, Wanchain is very close to breaking out. If it breaks $1, I'm sorry. Yeah, $1. 99.45 cents. I think that's probably where a real breakout, not a joke. Like, oh, it keeps trying and failing. If it can break out, 125 is the target. Right, just the high from February. Ever broke that, I'm thinking it would probably run to much, much higher levels again. Break 124, you get a 167. Then after that, good God, man, I don't know, it's like probably 230 or something. Yeah, Wanchain, long-term uptrend, full reset, higher lows. You break, dude, it's like if it breaks this, is the upside potential percentage-wise from the breakout, you got 26% upside minimum. That's where it's going if it breaks $1 for real. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Okay, it goes straight up again if it breaks for real. Okay, that's it. That's your Wanchain. Uptrend is real, very real uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, and we'll probably do like 167 and could go to 230 towards the latter part of the cycle. Yeah, great. Wanchain. So we're back, dude. We got 11 minutes running out the clock situation. Help me run out the clock. Oh yeah, 3-day closes too in 11 minutes. It's gonna be great for Ethereum. Highest 3-day, daily, 4-hour close of all time. As yesterday or 2 days ago, it was the highest weekly and monthly candle close of all time. All kinds of history happening on this asset that we knew. We knew this was good technically from what it was doing to the US dollar, but also to the Bitcoin pairing. It was implied and has been implied that Ethereum would outperform Bitcoin, and it's doing it hardcore right now. Okay. I mean, I'm just switching back and forth between Ethereum and Bitcoin, so. Alright, a lot of new people joined the Discord today. Thank y'all. And be sure to join the Discord, right? I mean, like, it's free. You don't have to be in the premium Discord, which is the Patreon, the Citadel, but you can be in the Discord and you get notified when I go live. There's educational resources if you're trying to dip your toes into TA, traditional technical analysis. No, so I'll post that link again to the Discord. That's free again. Or it's always been free. I just mean, like, it is free. My God. Yes, Bitcoin Rising 3 methods on the daily will be confirmed in less than 10 minutes, and it's incredible. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful pattern that it's the name of my company. Yes. There's a Discord link. Join or be destroyed. Still can't believe XVG Verge like looks so good technically. I can't believe it, man. I'm just like, no way. Was a composite operator on Dash watching the stream? Oh, I don't know about that, dude. I remember that one legendary trade on Dash where it hit like the third target, then that where it should have been like maybe pullback, it breaks through and melts up, right? And that's the whole crypto untraditional market thing. Dang, dude. Citadel chat's lit right now. What's up, Jerome?
Noise!
Named after Jerome Powell, of course.
CHZ please. I know it had a nice pump a few days ago, but the 4 hour still seems to be holding a nice line up after the retrace. Thanks, sir.
Okay, sure, if you want, man. If you want, dude. Don't think it. I think it's already played out, right? It already went insane or something. Yeah, it's like there's just no point in requesting this, dude. It's just not like, you know, the time to request was maybe when it was like trying to paint some sort of structure, you know, just mooned, and now it's below the old all-time high from March 12th, right? And it looks like it's gonna close below the old all-time high. So I don't know. There's nothing to do strategically here. Like, this might be an area exactly where smart money takes profit because, right? I mean, inflection point. Oh, CHZ. Oh, not CHR. My bad, dude. God, I get this too confused. I don't want to think that. My bad, dude. Here we go. But you just saw that. It's the same thing, though. It's like you had great chance, man. Great chance. Harmonic identified and all that, and momentum was shifting. Everything, higher lows, and then you broke an inflection point at 36 cents. You went to 57 cents, and you thrusted through it, and you pulled back, and now you're right. Yeah, you're in the dead middle of the range, though, right? So it's really tough strategically setting up an entry here for a fresh long, right? If you're between 36 cents and 57 cents, where straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, you can't strategize it. You can't really strategize it that well, like at all. Like, because it could go down to 36 cents, stop you out, then runs to 57 cents, right? Ping pongs between the areas. So again, there were better times to be asking for this asset. Chili's, decentralized baby back ribs. Let's go, dude. You break 57 cents, boom, 72 cents. Okay. It is technically the same thing in terms of its like pumpage. It did the same thing where it's not at strategic entry areas for a long and deep retraces. That was down in late September, early October. Back to Ethereum that is struggling, Kappa, struggling to break that 4,600, man.
Mine was tipped $25. One more from me. Britrax 4 hours. Thanks Asylum. The 1 hour from June looks good.
Oh, does it? We'll be the judge of that. Mind Twist, thanks to the 25. Okay, okay. Oh man, I mean, some of these charts, man, are just like, what? It pumped, it dumped, and it's retraced, dude. I mean, maybe it started showing hidden bullish evidence, but it's like when we're in a market where there's like unlimited charts to scan, right? I just don't care. Like, I'm just don't know why people would be like so intrigued about this. It's enough to request it and want to long it when like we've just looked at multiple opportunities that are presented right now to enter. Right, and so you could set up a stop loss. Like, how do you set up a stop loss here? Like, how? Like, where do you strategically set up a stop if it's like in between two major zones of inflection? You know, you can't really. You're kind of just gambling if you're trying to take a long here. What are you doing? Like, what's the reason to take a long? You don't even. How could you even say hidden bullish divergence is developing? How could you say like, oh, it's real support? I just don't see anything really. But I appreciate the contribution. I always do.
GME for a friend, rolling eyes face.
Rolling eyes face? Okay. GameStop that was amazing is incredibly amazing. This, all right, GME, I bet if, I know it's up 6% after hours, I get it, but dude, this thing is incredible. Like, this is it, dude. Like, I think this thing's going to 276 and 380 again eventually. Yep. Yes. The memes, yeah, it was a bullish Gartley right here. We had identified, I don't know where my work went. I guess this was like when I went on the trip. It's a bullish Gartley, identified, confirmation low, reaction low. This is it, dude. It's going to 276 again probably, and then 380 after that. That's it. That's all you need to know. I'm bullish as F on GME and AMC. Yes. Those two meme stocks are showing signature opportunities for much higher prices. That's it. I don't really give a crap what they do, but they on the chart look unbelievably good. Okay, cool. They're amazing. Now you know. Your friend now knows how I feel about these assets. 276, 380. And then maybe if we're lucky, 480. That's it. Okay, got it. Bullish as F. All right. We got 1 minute, 40 seconds. So look on the 8th. Oh my God. Will be a historic candle close for Ethereum in moments time as we just run the clock out. It's gonna be great. Oh, I made deer chili last night. It took me like 2 hours, but oh my God, it's so good. Venison. Oh God, I can't wait to eat leftovers for the next like 3 days.
So we still bullish on cream? It's just the monthly cream hack.
Yeah, no big deal, dude.
There's
Okay,
some
no
guys-
cream. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like sometimes things are so trash. I mean, it got back down to those levels, but it was just reaction. I don't know if it'll really revert. It could. Like that's your cream's finally at a level where it might reverse. But at the same time, unlimited opportunity to scan. So why would I even care that it might be at an area to take along when I don't even know if there's a confirmation low or anything like that? There's too many other opportunities out there right now as I'm speaking to you. Like GME and AMC and freaking Dash. Come on, man. Way better than cream. So why even care about cream? Or solve, whatever it is. Solve care. I don't know. 15 seconds, chat. All right, 15 freaking seconds until your highest daily candle close of all time for Ethereum. History made today. Minimum target $5,000 eventually. Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, chat. We did it. Can we please get some? Oh yeah, CEO heard you. I think he finally thinks you're telling the truth. So time to pump it, dude. Get wrecked. Thank you. Wow. I mean, imagine not owning Ethereum, chat, when Ethereum to Bitcoin pairing was so good. Like, it was so amazing. Implying that it was going to outperform Bitcoin. And look at it outperforming Bitcoin weeks later. Like, hardcore the whole time. It's beautiful. Okay, so it's okay though. I mean, like, you know, Bitcoin's gonna have its day where it curb stomps Ethereum for like a few days or something. Like, and it's looking like it's getting ready. I mean, like, Ethereum's gonna do its thing. It's gonna keep running and all that. But in time, this momentum shifting structure on Bitcoin's gonna play out. It's gonna go into its own price discovery, and you're gonna say like, oh my God, dude, 70. I can't believe Bitcoin's at 70K. I can't believe it's at 75K. I can't believe it's at 87, 88K. Okay, I mean, this is a trade setup that's active on Bitcoin because it's a way to strategize, right? Like a freaking momentum shifting structure. Set ended. Wow. What did you say? Sorry. Dude, what is happening? Oh, yes. Bitcoin. We must talk about Bitcoin. We have to have another Jesus chimes. More Jesus chimes, chat. We have a confirmed rising 3 methods bullish Japanese candlestick continuation pattern. Major engulfing candle to boot. But it's way more significant because of the 5 Japanese candlestick structure. Beautiful. This implies we're going up next. Maybe not today, but eventually this pattern will stay valid as long as you don't fall below 61K.
Validations bullish in essence. Love this stream, brother.
Does it matter if it's bullish or bearish? Of course it matters, right? Because in bullish trends, we're looking for bullish harmonics to trade. In bearish trends, we're looking for bearish harmonics to trade. In bullish trends, we identify bearish harmonics to understand where major reactions could occur, maybe reversals. Sometimes harmonics can act as major trend reversals. But most of the time in real uptrends, long-term uptrends, those bearish patterns, you'll react. You'll even pull back. You'll sell off at pattern completion zones. You'll just end up making a substantially higher low than the previous lows, and you'll run again, and you'll blast through the pattern completion zone onto much higher levels. That's why bullish 5-0s are so amazing, right? Total. We watch your hand through the bullish 5-0, the legendary bullish 5-0 on total. It was perfect. Ethereum was perfect too. It went a little bit lower, went to nearly the 618, I think. But in the end, man, now's the trade setup. Beautiful, dude. Oh my God. Rising 3 methods confirmed. One of your highest daily candle closes of all time. Yeah, it ended up doing that. It ended up closing above that one that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream from October 25th. Oh my God, dude. Did Joey Galloway say Cincinnati was number 6 in the playoff rankings? I love it, dude. I agree. Cincinnati, they go against any real blue blood, they're going to get devastated. It's almost like a waste of a spot, you know? Might as well put Notre Dame number 4, right? Be the same outcome. And you know, people say no offense, but plenty of offense. Plenty of offense to Notre Dame fans. Sorry. It's in the 80s or the 70s, okay, dude? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know. I think it'll all work out in the end with conference championships and stuff. And, you know, Bama's playing Georgia, so it won't even matter. Like if Bama beats Georgia, Georgia and Bama are rematching, you know. And so there's like 2 spots, assuming Bama can beat Georgia, but I don't know, man. Like I just don't know if Alabama can beat Georgia this year. Dude, you now have an extremely real comparable opponent, and we dominated Florida for most of the game. We let them come back. We only won by 2 points. Almost went into overtime, and then Georgia curb stomped Florida. That with their better quarterback, AR-15. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm just talking college football stuff, getting messages from people about all kinds of things, right? So we're just hanging out. I mean, the successful stream. I've been live over 2 hours, and you know, LC, I'm glad you found my channel, man. If you're new in the channel, be sure to hit the sub button, the bell, the like, and be sure to join the Discord so you get notified successfully when I go live, because YouTube often fails notifying everyone when I do go live. So plus we got like almost 14,000 members in Discord anyway. You want to be like part of that online community that cares about traditional technical analysis. Okay, so let's like check it on Dash that like evidently pumped, of course. That we knew Dash was in a really good spot, like strategic entry spot. If I can find it. Oops, sorry. Hold on a sec. Yeah, dude, Dash. Oh, 4 hours, almost like 3 rising valleys. I mean, it's not really, but I can tell. It's good looking. Yeah, dude. Dash is about to go to 280 and 400 probably after that in time. Okay. What? Bake. Yeah, I can't remember which one I have the data on. Okay, yeah, this is. I think this is real. I think this is still gonna happen. It's still like in the process of doing this. Okay, so yeah, Bake made another higher low, and it's gonna go test 235, 250. It's all about if. Can it break that zone? If it does, it's going to 334. It's going to 430. It has to break 235 to 250. That's all it's about. Yeah, creating a little M shape right here. Kind of perfect harmonic and is rallying really hard. And it held 186. Big deal. So yeah, I think this is completing and is on a new wave. And the wave would take you to 334 or 430 eventually. Or at least just the top of the harmonic. Yeah, it's just going to take time. That's it. That's big, dude. What is there to talk about? 218. Oh, forget 218, man. I mean, it's there. It's a minor one. It's real, you know. If it doesn't break it, then it could come back down to 186 again. Sure. If it breaks it just above you, you've got other levels. You have to break 235, 250. Okay, that's big. Well off when it was identified. Spring back test of spring, September 28th, and it's been up ever since. Never tested that again. Okay. Yeah, it has been a fun stream, man. As Ethereum just marinates at its highest levels of all time. It's beautiful. You're technically not even overbought. You're at 69.8 on the 4 hour. What's up, Nicholas, dude? You joined the Discord? My man. Thanks, dude. Check out the educational resources tab if you're wanting to learn more about just traditional technical analysis. And if you want the trade setups, the education, and access to the premium Discord chat, where there are just countless traders that are willing to help, and we're just all there trying to support each other and talk about our gains and opportunities for longs, you join the Patreon. Or we almost have 1,000 again. Almost 1,000 patrons, 22 off. Yeah, what do I do if we get 1,000 patrons? What do I do? Shirtless stream chat? Just kidding. I've already done that once in my life. Once is enough. Oh, post Discord again? Do I have it? Yeah, here's a Discord link. Okay, I think we're good, right? I mean, you know, Bitcoin's gonna go up and down. New day. The bullish, that major bullish Japanese candlestick continuation pattern is confirmed. You go up, you go down a little bit. Who cares? You're gonna end up making a higher low than 60,861K, and it's gonna run to 64,900 to test it again, and it very well might break it. Look like Jason Bourne. Oh, you mean Matt Damon? I mean, I've heard Matt Damon, I've heard Dexter, right? And then Morgan Page. Those are the three people, you know, that I've compared to as a whatever, you know. I don't know. It's hard to see myself. I see myself as me. Matt Damon. Okay, chat. It's been a good stream, and I really appreciate all the new viewers, because when I'm not shadow banned, people can actually find me on YouTube search. It's wonderful. Thanks for the likes, the love, the support, everything in between. Thanks for all the new patrons, the patrons who've stuck around through it all, and yeah.
Can we look at GRT?
If you want to look at GRT, we can look at GRT, man. Sure, dude. Thank you. Thanks, man. Down 1% on the new day. This one's just all about the daily. More I just keep making higher lows, it'll be alright. You know, still just struggling at that, you know, newly manufactured resistance from August 23rd and September 8th. I think you're fine. I think you bullish engulfing candle a few days ago, and you're just hanging out above the 200-day moving average for the first time in history. You're above 80 cents, excuse me, and I think you're fine. If you ever come back down to 80 cents and truly back test it as support, it could be legendary. I think this thing might just be it's so slow going. It might be like when it marks up and goes insane, it might be near the end of the freaking whole cycle. I don't know. It's just taking time. Diluted coins, right? A lot of supply. So it's still fine. It's just slow going, isn't it? It's like barbecue. GRT is a barbecue, man. Low and slow. But eventually, you leave it in the cooker long enough, it'll come out, fall off the bone, smoky flavor. Don't leave it in too long, or there'll be creosote. You don't want that, man. It'll ruin the barbecue. This is what I'm talking about. $16 more likes till what? Dude, J-Dunk. I know J-Dunk. Is that my J-Dunk? My fraternity brother? Where y'all keep saying J-Dunk? So weird. Oh my god, dude. Richie bringing up the word Calzada. Get wrecked, dude. Oh, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the name Garcia either. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Most no idea. Calzada and Garcia. Oh yeah. UMA. Don't forget about it. I was about to say forget about it, but inverse forget about it. Yeah, dude. Nice. I mean, this thing's up substantially. It's up like over $1 from yesterday when it was identified. And we did a trade setup live on stream for you, and it pumped after, and it's still up. This thing's probably going to $15.76, $18, and then maybe $29.50. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow! I thought nearly 800 likes. I thought we had 1,000. No, I don't think it's possible. We don't even have 1,000 people watching anymore. Only have 3 away from 800 likes.
Matt Curran tipped $24.22. ETP/US ready to go. 0.005290076 CDH.
Oh, I don't know, dude. There is no tether. Yeah, above 30 cents, sure. Yeah, anything above 30 is legal. Dude, you had your chance. The alternate bat, 886, and then a confirmation low. Yeah, I mean, like, that's it. So much accumulation. If you're above 30 cents, if you stay above it long enough, you will probably run to 51 cents. Not 51 cents, 50 cents. Psychological. It's very real, right? Look at the price action. You can't even argue with it. Straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. If you're above it, you could go straight up again if it's real. But you could also be an up thrust. So yeah, the accumulation, undeniable. More market participants keep owning the asset than they did before. But you know, those market participants were smart and entered not here, but they entered at levels that made way more sense, around 10 cents or 15 cents. Yeah, now you're at 34 cents. So yeah, I guess you could have a stop below 30 cents, whatever, and maybe it rides to 50 cents because that's probably where it would go if it's a real breakout. Yeah. Yes. And then above 50 cents is 90 cents. No doubt. 90 cents above 50. Okay. There you go. ETP. Here's your Bitcoin. Just hanging out. Beautiful. Okay, so now it's like where I was doing the whole thanks for the likes, the love, the support, contributions, everything in between, the new patrons, the patrons stuck around, the cadence, you know. And that's it. So I appreciate it. What a great stream. I think we found some really good opportunities and then some not so great opportunities. So Join the Discord, join the Patreon. Get access to those trade setups and the education. Learn how to trade yourself. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.